The sound of taxi horns echoed through the cold streets of Queens. Under the dim orange lights, Zohran Mamdani stood beside a group of immigrant cab drivers holding hand-painted signs that read, "We deserve to live." It wasn't a campaign event, it wasn't for cameras, it was a stand for survival. And that night, among the noise of engines and exhaustion, a new kind of leader was born, one who knew what struggle really meant. Zohran wasn't a politician from privilege. He was the son of immigrants who came from faraway lands, Uganda and India, chasing a dream that never came easy. His father was a scholar, his mother a filmmaker, but the world he grew up in was not glamorous. It was the heart of New York City, the place where cab drivers worked 12-hour shifts just to make rent, where families shared small apartments, and where every dollar carried a story of sacrifice. He spent his evenings talking to those taxi drivers, many of whom were from South Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. They told him how the system was breaking them, crushing medallion debts, endless working hours, and city rules that cared more for corporations than for humans. When one of his friends, a driver, took his own life after drowning in debt, Zohran's world stopped for a moment. He realized something: the American dream was beautiful, but broken. And if no one else was going to fix it, he would try. So, he didn't walk into politics wearing a suit or with $1 million campaign fund. He walked in with a purpose. In 2020, Zohran Mamdani decided to run for the New York State Assembly. Everyone said he would lose, he was too young, too radical, too different. But they didn't understand that his power didn't come from political money, it came from the people on the streets, the same people driving taxis, delivering food, and cleaning subways. His campaign looked nothing like others. No luxury offices, no corporate sponsors, just volunteers knocking on doors, printing flyers at home, and using hope as their biggest currency. When he finally won, it wasn't just a victory for him, it was a victory for every worker who had ever felt invisible. And even after winning, he never forgot where he came from. When reporters asked him why he spent so much time with cab drivers, he smiled and said, "Because they built the city." And if you listen closely, their stories will tell you what New York really is. Zohran's rise is not the story of power. It's the story of connection between a young man and the people who shaped him, between the dreams of immigrants and the heart of a city that never sleeps. He taught everyone watching that leadership doesn't start in big offices, it starts in small places, with big hearts. The story of the taxi driver's son isn't about one man. It's about millions who drive through the night believing tomorrow can still be better. And as Zohran Mamdani keeps walking those same streets, shoulder to shoulder with them, his message remains the same: change begins with those who never stop believing.
Whose inspiring story of politician would you like to hear next? Tell us in the comments below.